No scripts required. No scripts required. A podcast with real conversations, zero rehearsals, and absolutely no scripts. And now, here are your hosts.
All right, guys, we're about 5 minutes past when we normally start, but we're allowed.
The hell with that. We don't have a schedule.
Exactly. We don't have a set schedule. There's no one on before us, no one on after us. We don't really care. No bills to pay. We pay those on. We just pay them out of our own pocket. But anyway, we're back.
Last time I checked, this was our station.
It is our network.
It's our channel, damn it. We do what we want.
Yeah. You don't like it, you can suck a... I have no idea. I meant to click that.
That seemed a little aggressive.
It did. I meant to click that, but I clicked this.
Okay.
So, well, anyway, we're back. Minus Jim tonight. Jim actually had a last minute dinner. I think his kids are taking them out, or they're going to dinner for their birthdays, or something. I forget what it was. Something family or related. So, can't fault him for that.
Nope.
So
Sure I can.
Well, we can, but
We're not going to.
He doesn't care. So we're back. It is December. God, it's already December. 20 days till Christmas. Do you believe that already?
No.
Rev wants to join and talk like 5 minutes. Rev, we'll get you on the show in a little bit. We'll bring you on. How's that? Sound like a plan? We have some time allotted for you tonight because we're. I don't know if you can take Jim's slapker, whatever that means. But tonight we are. What is it I'm going to say? Oh, tonight we're not going to be doing any watch-alongs. We're not doing anything special other than we're going to be kind of focusing on Stranger Things season 5. The final season just dropped. What is it? Right, Thanksgiving? Before Thanksgiving? Was it like the Tuesday before or something like that? Or Wednesday?
No,
the day before. It was the day before. That's right. So we will be talking about the first 4 episodes of that. We've got some a little bit of like random news out there. We have some of our favorite TikTok chefs videos, and I have a new one for you. So
can't possibly be any worse than this bitch you make us watch now.
Could be. I think
we'll see after you we watch. I've been watching some other ones, and I keep seeing that chef reactions guy. He is getting some of the worst, some of these things videos, but I think is I have not been able to find their channels. I want to find some of these. There was this one lady, she had like chicken legs, and she dipped them in like chocolate, like powder, like cocoa powder, like hot chocolate, wrapped it in bacon, and then baked it. She said, "Oh, it smells like."
Sounds pretty horrible.
She said, "Oh, it smells like hot chocolate in here," and I'm like, when I'm making chicken, I don't want it to smell like hot chocolate. And she kept calling the chicken mole, not mole. She kept saying, "Now I'm going to cook the chicken mole." It's like, and he's like, it was awful. If I can find that video without the chef reactions guy in it, although he's really funny, but I don't have hers. I have a new lady. Her name is Shauna Can Cook. That's her channel. She cannot cook. You'll see that. And then we do have a very special. Well, today is actually my dog's birthday. He's 3. Louis is 3 today. But we had a special. We had a birthday. Rev, your birthday was on Tuesday, correct? The 2nd. Is that right? And if so, we have a special. We've got some special people that want to say happy birthday. Rev turned the big 50 this week. So he is in the 50 club, Jesse, with you and me.
Welcome aboard, Rev.
Yeah, you're going to be,
I still got time.
Yes, you do.
Enjoy it.
Then you get another colonoscopy for your 50th.
The gift that keeps on giving.
Yeah, we had that
Or as I like to call it, date night.
Rev said he got drunk, 2-shot, pass out.
There you go.
So we got plenty of Rev videos, and we do have some special. We have 3 videos people said. See, we did have Louis. Originally we thought Jim was wrong. He thought his birthday was today, and it was the same birthday as my dog. And Louis made a video for him, but we can't use it because it doesn't make sense. So we discarded that one.
You could still play it anyways.
I already deleted it. I mean, I could probably get it back. I think Jim sent it to me. I can just dig it out if you really want to see it. But it's kind of funny. Maybe I'll do that when we're doing that here too. But anyway, so how was your guys' turkey days?
It was nice, quiet.
Get fat?
Nice
Turk?
and quiet. Was
Yeah.
actually stayed home, cooked at the house, was able to cook like the entire meal in about an hour and a half.
Nice.
Just
Is
us
this
and
you
the
got?
kid.
Yeah, I was just you and the kids.
Yeah.
We had to go over to my
We
cousin's.
watched some Stranger Things.
We went over to my cousin's, so I got to drive in that wonderful snowstorm.
Same here, but I had a 5-minute drive, so it wasn't that bad.
Oh, she lives over by my parents, so it was like a 10-minute drive, and it wasn't too bad. I just took Hilliard all the way down, and it just went slow the whole way. And then we got there, and they were just like, "Oh my god, it's coming down!" So we ate, and then we were like, "All right," we drove home, and it was, it was like there was a shit ton of snow on our cars, but my parents had to go like right around the corner. But I think between me and my niece and her boyfriend had to go out to Strongsville to go back home.
Oof.
So they had to go the furthest, but
They had to drive.
it wasn't too bad. So we made it that, and then yeah, it was quiet. And then I took Tuesday, went to the day before off and the day after off. So I had a 5-day weekend.
Nice. I had a 4-day weekend.
I just had a long weekend and did absolutely. Actually, I didn't go anywhere. My snowblower decided it wanted to stop working and leak gas all over the place. So I'm gonna throw it out and buy a new one. I'm done with this fucking thing. I've had nothing but trouble with this thing.
Gas, it's probably just one of the fuel lines.
We just replaced the fuel lines, and it was fine until I decided to use it, and then it started, and I did one pass, and it stopped, and then I'm like, took it back to plug it in, to try to start it again, and then I was, doing it, and it wouldn't start. I spent more time trying to get the damn thing to start than actually using it, and I ended up shoveling the whole driveway. And I'm like,
why did your son do it?
You have a teenage son that should be doing that.
I know, right? But yeah, so I did that, and what else?
Will has a snowblower for you.
I'm just gonna buy a new one. I've had this. This one was given to me when I moved into the house in 16 years ago. It was given to us by a friend of my parents, and I've had nothing but issues with this damn thing. So I'm like, I've fixed it, it will work, and for like one snow, and then it won't start again for like 2 years, and then we'll pull it out and play around with it, and it'll work. And I'm just done with it. So it's old. It's like a 25-year-old snowblower. So I when I get my bonus, we get our bonus in a couple weeks. I think on the week of the 15th is when our bonus comes out. I'm gonna buy one. I'm like, fuck it. I'm just gonna buy a brand new one. Merry Christmas to me.
There you go.
Yeah. So we'll just do that. I'm not, whatever. As long as it can go through. And my driveway's not that big. So, yeah. You're lucky. You don't even have to shovel snow. Shut up down there.
Nope. No, I'm just laughing at. Someone said will blow you, and he's like,
What?
I'm not gay. Like, look at the chat.
Will blow you. Oh God.
Not gay like that.
Well, how are you, gay Will?
What kind of gay are you, Will? Yeah.
Just kidding.
Not like that. The other way.
Bonds? He wants a snow plow. There you go, Jesse. He's single.
Oh, hey.
Anyway, yeah. So I did. Have you got? I did find. I think was it you, Jesse, that told me to talk about? We were talking about Knives Out.
Yes, that was a good show. I haven't seen the new one yet, but I know
I finally watched Knives Out and The Glass Onion. The
good,
first
isn't
two.
it?
Yeah, they were really good. The new one comes out later this month, I think.
Soon, yeah, I'm not sure when.
January. I can't remember. Those were really good. I actually have been watching. I actually have watched I watched about 6 movies in the last couple, like last week and a half.
Okay.
I watched those 2. I watched the new Fantastic Four.
That was good. I watched Frankenstein. That was good.
I still haven't watched Frankenstein.
It's
I watched
very slow and not a lot of action. It's a storytelling one, but it's still pretty good.
that's what I've heard. Well, I heard it's really good. I watched
really good in it.
Yeah, I've got that one on my list to watch. I watched The Long Walk, that Stephen King movie.
How was that?
Interesting. You know what it's about, right?
Yeah, there's.
Well, it's about the country. They don't really get into much detail, but there was like a war that tore the country apart. Mark Hamill plays the major, whoever the guy is. I didn't know it was Mark. I didn't know it was Mark Hamill till the very end of the movie.
Yeah, I saw that.
He really wasn't in it much, and then when he talks, he doesn't look like him or doesn't sound like him. But I guess so. Each like they choose like 50 boys from all around the country. They get picked like some lottery, and they go. And it's voluntary. They sign up for this, so they show up at this location, and they have to walk and keep walking and keep a pace of I think 3 miles per hour. I think it is. And then basically what happens if you go under it, you get a warning, and after 3 warnings, you get your ticket punch, is what they keep telling you. So, and you find out later that they basically kill you, and you the military is like going right along with them, and they just walk, and there's just constantly are just walking. They have water. If they want water, they'll give them water and stuff. And it's like, and then they have it was just about the whole thing, and it gets down. It's like the story about this one kid, and it's like about them walking, and it's all it is. It's kind of fucked up, but it's also I thought it was pretty good. So if you haven't watched it,
I want to see it. It looks good, but
it's interesting. It's the characters you really they only really dive into about like 10 or 11 of the boys. And then you kind of, but then there's a bunch of like fodder that end up getting like killed like early on that you're like, whatever. Okay. So it was pretty good. I also watched that movie Roof Man. It was actually
I want to see that. Yeah.
It was a true story.
I know.
That was actually really good. I thought it was really, really good. And they actually interview the woman who like was dating him or fell in love with him. That was played what's her name? Melissa Joan Hart plays her.
Okay.
It's her. They interview her at the end. They interview a lot of like the police officers and stuff, and try to catch them. And I don't remember if they interviewed
with them, weren't they?
What's that?
They were impressed with him, weren't they?
He's was really, really intelligent. And he just the stuff that he did, and he basically was living in a Toys R Us, and nobody knew he was there for like months. And the reason he gets caught is because he finally gets to talk to this friend of his who was like in the army. He volunteered, went over to Afghanistan or Iraq or something. And when he comes back, he could get him like a fake ID to leave the country. So he basically goes and he needs money. So he robs the Toys R Us that he worked at. And as he's doing it, he sees the girlfriend. She comes into work as he's doing it. They look at each other. He's wearing a mask. And then he ends up grabbing the money and leaving. She pretty much figures out who he is. So he goes and he gets his passport or whatever. And the guy says, just go to the airport now and you're gone. He's like, you're going to end up in Miami. And then when you get to Miami, you're going to go here. And then you're going to be in Colombia or whatever. He was like in the army or whatever. So he's like, all right. He had escaped from prison already once. He was robbing banks. He was like robbing people like McDonald's. He was called the Roof Man. He was a roof whatever. He would cut through the holes in the roofs, and he would wait in the store, and he'd rob like them as they'd come in, and he was always really polite to them and stuff. They were always like, hey, he's really nice, and it was really good. I was really impressed with it.
I want to see that.
Yeah, watch that. And then I watched that. You ever watch that movie Goon with Stifler in it? Came out in like 2014. It's like it's like a hockey. He's like this, and I guess that was based on a true story too.
Okay, I've heard of it. Yeah.
He was like this he was like his parents were his dad was a doctor, and his brother was a doctor, and he was like this loser who worked like security, like as a bouncer. and he ends up going to try out for, like, he ends up getting into a fight or something, and then he gets hired. He goes to a tryout for this. He gets brought in for a tryout on this local hockey team, and he basically becomes like the goon for them. He's like a minor league hockey player, and then he ends up getting called up to the AHL equivalent, where the Cleveland team is in
American Hockey League.
Yeah, this took place like in like the late 90s, I think it was. It's also based on a true story. That was actually pretty good too. They made a sequel to it too, which I'm not. It looks like kind of like a Rocky story. Like he gets beat up, and then he goes and he finds the old villain or his old nemesis, and then he ends up getting to teach him how to fight with his left hand. It's weird, but the first one wasn't bad.
Okay,
I'll give it that.
There's enough other things that I would like to watch. I don't think I'll be falling to Goon anytime soon.
I just was like looking for something to watch because I'd been all caught up on all the shows I'd been watching, and I'm like, I just want to find something stupid and brain dead. And I came across Goon. I'm like, all right, I'll give this one a watch. And by no means is it a good movie. It was entertaining, and it was
one of those things to watch.
Yeah, it was like entertaining and just kind of. He was like a complete moron. It was just one of those things. You're just kind of like, oh, all right. All right. Let's see. So we did say it was Rev's birthday this week. So here's one of the first videos that we received to wish you a happy birthday, Rev. So here's number one.
Rev Will, we bring you interstellar wishes on the cycle of your hatching day.
Happy birthday, big guy!
May your terrestrial cargo hauler remain absent of unsolicited anatomical doodles.
And may it not be reclaimed by your creditors for the, 20th orbit?
We love you, Rev. Keep the keys, keep the paint clean.
Nice.
That's good.
Hope it stays clean from anatomical appendage. All right. What do we want to do? Did you guys hear about this Netflix acquisition?
Jesus Christ. $87 billion.
$72 billion.
72, 82, whatever it was. They own.
I'm looking at the article. 72 billion. They're buying Warner Brothers, which is including HBO.
HBO.
They're gonna have all. They said. They spun off like the. What was it? They spun off like Discovery. It's like Discovery something. Let's see. The streaming giant emerged as a successful bidder to Warner Brothers ahead of rivals. Blah blah blah. Warner Brothers owns franchises including Harry Potter, Game of Thrones, and the streaming service HBO Max. I guess there's a couple of people in our government that are really like upset about. They're saying that it's going to be kind of like a monopoly.
No, kind of is.
It is.
Yeah.
You're right. 82.7 billion equity value. Cash price is 72 billion.
Okay, so we're both right.
Yeah. I knew I'd seen that number too, but I was looking at it here.
I see a 72 now. I looked it up, but at first I saw 82, but now I see where it says that too.
Yeah, what's like the shares or whatever, but it's like a 72 billion. That's just ridiculous.
How does Netflix have that much money? It's amazing they have that much money.
Well, they do have a shit ton of money.
You don't have to have that much money to spend that much money.
That's true.
Stocks. Yeah, it's whatever. It's all. I canceled my Netflix at least 10 years ago.
I have it free from T-Mobile, so I don't even watch it.
Yeah, I don't know. There was something I forget what it was that they put out that I just was like, I'm done with this. And then of course I had found out more how to do things with Plex. And I'm like, okay, I don't need to pay for this anymore. I don't think I pay for it.
I have Apple TV because it's part of like my bundle with the Apple Music and that stuff. Yeah. Other than that, everything I ever need to see is on Plex.
Right.
Yep.
That's what I do.
Which actually, I meant to ask you. I want to get, since we don't have any other streaming services, if I want to get like my kids' TVs on it, do I need to make them their own accounts?
You can. You might be able to. Well, the only problem that would be if you don't care about like your watch lists, like if you're watching a series And
No,
you know
the
how,
watch lists I don't really care about, but it was more like if I'm downstairs watching something, can they get on upstairs and
oh
watch
yeah,
something? I
yeah.
didn't know if each login. Oh,
No, they
you
can
like
log.
had a limited screens.
No. They can log in multiple places. You can log in your place multiple times. If you don't care about like continue watching, like if you're watching a series and so are they, if they're ahead of you, then you won't know where you left off, is what it means. I mean, that's the only reason I say.
Yeah, that I don't really care about.
Oh, okay. Then if you don't care about that, then yeah, you can just log in your account to on their TV and then they're set. Or if you want to set up an account for them too, they did have managed accounts. Maybe that's just for the owner of the server, because I could set up a managed account, which is just under mine, but it's their own account. They log in, they have their own, like, what they've watched. They can mark things watched, so they have their own, like, so you know what you've watched and what you haven't watched and stuff.
They don't watch the same shit as me, except for like Stranger Things.
Oh, then yeah, you can just log in. If you don't want to go through the hassle, I mean, it's not a hassle. It just takes like 5 minutes to do this, to set up an account for them, as you know. You just have to let me know.
I was just more concerned of, can we both be watching things at the same time?
Yeah, it won't affect anything. They don't put Plex. See, Plex is not like a streaming service where they're like, they lock that down. It's just like they're like a media. They're just like a media server or media center, and I'm sharing my media with you, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what.
I just wanted to make sure that we could all be watching different things at the same time.
Yeah, you could be watching the same thing too and being different spots on it. It won't matter. Like, you could be watching Stranger Things, same episode. You could be in the middle of it, and they could be starting it, watching it. It won't affect anything. I don't think it will. Actually, I don't know if it will or not. that I don't know. But they can watch.
Eventually.
Do I make them their own account? That just might be easier. Or how do I link them to the server?
Either you'll just have to create a new account. Just send me the create an account. If you don't want, if you have like a dummy email, just create a whole separate account with that email. Give me the email. I'll invite it, and then they can log into that account.
Okay.
Yeah, it's real easy. Well, we could, So
we did it so long ago, I don't remember how the hell we did it.
You just go create an account, go to plex.tv, create an account, send me your email that you want, or the username, probably the email address, and I'll just go in and invite to the account, and then you'll get the link. You click on it, and boom, you're set.
Cool.
Real easy. But yeah. All right. Let's see, what time is it? Oh, it is. We're 22 minutes in. Yeah. All right. Why don't we? Oh wait. We'll take a quick break because we've got the Trollz actually did create a happy birthday song for Rev, by the way. We'll play that later. But the Trollz do have new songs that we're debuting tonight. We have 3 of them. So why don't we take a quick break, and we'll debut the one they made for you, Dustin.
Okay.
It's called Big Dustin. Before we do that, we're having somebody else that wants to wish Rev a happy birthday. So here it is.
Reverend Will Egan, happy birthday, my friend. I hope it's filled with peace, good pie, and people who love you. And good luck trying to find me out here. Keep trying your best. You're getting warmer. Take care, Reverend. See you in the trees.
There's Bigfoot. All right, so we'll take a break. We'll come back and we will get into. We'll do the Rev birthday celebration next. We'll save Stranger Things for afterwards. So, but first, here are the Trollz with a new song entitled "The Big Dustin." We'll be right back. right, we're back. There you go. Brand new Trollz song. Big Dusty. What'd you think?
That's the jam right there.
That was cool.
I smell garbage.
I couldn't tell if they were saying big boots or big boobs.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm assuming it meant I like big boobs because I do.
That's what I was gonna go with and say because I both your previous wife and your current wife had big boobs, so I was like,
I never noticed.
Yes, you did,
No, I didn't.
and they don't care. His current wife couldn't care less if you've noticed. So whatever.
Okay, they're nice. They're not shitty way.
I don't know if you saw there up in the up left, we have QR codes now. They work. So if you want to scan that, that's taking you to our Facebook page. And then this one is our Smackin' Sunflower Seeds link. You'll get like a discount. We talked about this, the Smackin' Sunflower Seeds. There you go. There's Jesse eating. That's kind of a combination of you and Jim.
Yeah.
Kind of laugh. Those AI
they can't
programs
add us together. They mix us all together.
Yeah, and it was making like Jim was making a video and it was doubling. It was like putting two Jims in there, and the one I think you did, Jim had 3 arms.
Yeah,
and it likes when you're like when there's like food, it likes to make the one person feed the other all the time.
Well, the one I did that was my one. I did that. I said
even Jim's.
Jim
Jim has one too where he's like feeding you or something. I was like, what? So here, open up, and he's like, we're like, what the hell?
Because he said, "How's that taste?" I thought it was when I did. I think.
What, this one?
How's that taste? Let's find out.
He made that like right when we were starting the show. We were going to do a segment with a bunch of videos of people getting hit in the face. We just haven't done that. We should do that. Jim sends me videos from time to time of people getting like hit in the mouth, hit in the face with stuff.
Yeah,
they're pretty funny. All right, so we said we're talking about Rev. So, Rev, do you want to join us?
He said he does. He said send me the link.
Let me send Rev a link. Invite guest.
There you go, Rev. It's coming.
I will send Rev
I think you said something about breaking news.
Here, Rev, I will send you the link.
Damn, Peyton just looked at the Stranger Things movies. It's already sold out.
Oh, it's going to be on Netflix. It's just
I know. I was going to see the figure of a huge screen like that, but never mind.
What the hell is?
I'll tell you what. Put the Plex app on your MetaQuest. Dude, that's like watching it on the big screen.
Is it really?
I don't have it.
Yeah, because you can adjust you can make the screen like you can have it fill your entire field of view.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, Rev, there you go, Rev. I put the link in the one chat we have, the one smell, one poo chat we have with you. So if you want to join us, Rev, for your birthday celebration, click on the link and we'll add you. But here, where was it? Oh, here. But while we're waiting for you, we do have another person to wish you a happy birthday.
Hey Rev, happy birthday, my man. Sending you all the good vibes from the edit bay here in Mumbai. But seriously, why won't you call, buddy? My phone's crying. And you still owe me that new task. Drop it soon, alright? Anyway, you're a legend. I'm proud of you. I love you, buddy. Have the best day. Talk.
That was cool. That was Khalil. That was Khalil.
I sent you one from Jake Paul. If you get that, I just sent it in the chat. So
you did.
You can download it. If not, no big deal.
Oh, here it is.
Jake Paul will send it over.
It's got my dog in it.
That's the go up one more.
No, I don't have another.
That's your dog's birthday. That's Louie's birthday.
Yeah, I don't have the Jake Paul one.
Hold on, let me find it.
You can add it. Or I'll add the one you just sent over.
Oh, I didn't show up. I wonder what happened to it.
Yeah, Louis turned 3 today. And after I dropped my son off at school, I went to McDonald's and I was like in the mood for McDonald's, so I bought him two sausage McMuffins, and he got that for breakfast this morning.
I sent to the one smell, one poo one by accident, and the other one I sent it couldn't send, so I'm having problems sending it. Probably because it's big hole.
Oh well. I don't see it.
Yeah, it's still having problems.
All right, well, here's the one I was talking about for Louie.
Son, couch, and me. Perfect pregame for turning 3.
Happy birthday, Louie!
Oh, you shouldn't have. Actually, you definitely should have. First sip of the good stuff. Chicken stock with bubbles. That's art. Warm ears, floaty paws. Yep, it's working. To all the squirrels I almost caught, this one's for you. Little wobbly, big.
I made it. Didn't listen to it. That was the first time I heard it.
That's awesome. It looks. Yeah, that's his picture. It looks just like him.
I took it right off your page.
Yeah, I when I created that account, he was sitting right next to me, and I just was like, he's looking at me like, "What the hell are you doing?" My dog, he hates it when you take a picture, like pull out my phone, and I like are pointing it at him. He gets all pissed off, and he won't look. He looks away, and I'm like, "I want to take a picture of you," and he'll look away, or he'll get up and walk away. He hates getting his picture taken. It's so weird.
Because he's not a prima donna dog.
No, he's not. He's a pudding brain. Brain's like a bunch of like mashed potatoes in there. Yeah, but all right. Well, while we're waiting for Rev, he did send us a shit ton more videos.
Yeah.
Trying to find. There was one I wanted to play. And that one's long. That one's like 5 minutes. I don't want to play that one. Where the hell is it?
Why not?
Oh, there he is. All right. Well, let's do it. Rev, we're going to add you to the stage. There he is.
How you doing? I'm here in my studio, sort of my room. Thank you for all the birthday wishes.
Well, Rev, we have one more for you real quick. Before we continue, the Trollz wrote a song for you.
That's normal.
No. It's a birthday. It's a birthday song. Here, I'm gonna play it. We can we'll talk about the plan.
I like it.
So was your birthday? Was it Tuesday?
Tuesday. I had 33 people at my birthday party.
Nice.
Made $500.
Made $500.
I made $500.
Nice.
I made $175 this week. Taxi cab.
Taxi cab. You driving a taxi now?
Yeah, I'm doing a taxi cab for work.
Oh.
We're a person for work. I'm taking them to Valley View.
Valley View?
Yeah, it's out there behind by Mark Road.
Okay.
I was talking to birds out there.
You're talking to birds? Oh, those. You sent that video of you talking to
the geese.
Yeah.
The geese.
Yeah.
They kind of talk back a little bit.
I hate
Love
those.
the song. Love it. I worked 44 hours this week.
44?
Yeah. It's been a long week. Yeah, I'm on some new medication too, so I might be able to sleep now.
That's good. I hope you can.
Like the last time I was on the show, it went haywire, and I mean, I got grief like you wouldn't believe. Like the trolls that now want to sue me are like, they went nuts. I don't know. I got this letter from Jim, and it said hell in it. Yeah, this letter from Dylan, somebody, advisor to SSC.
Wow.
I'm like, come on, really? And I can't afford a lawyer. I've been trying to call a few lawyers, but nothing yet.
From that Joseph Dylan guy.
Yes. I guess you said that he wears a dress.
Yeah, he does. He likes ribs, and he wears like women's dresses and stuff.
Yeah, I got a Texas Roadhouse gift certificate, so that's cool. I don't know when I'm going to use it. So
cool.
Well,
I don't think I'm going to be able to get up tomorrow. So I sprained both of my feet today.
Doing what?
Oh, shit. How'd you do that?
At the scrapyard.
Oh.
Yeah, I hit a piece of metal and went. And then I went to the chiropractor and he wasn't that good. So I'm going to Dr. Mike. He's in Lakewood on Tuesday.
Okay.
He's in holistic medicine, alternative medicine that can cure cancer, all different kinds of diseases with natural medicines like evidroot and wormwood and some other tannic, other products like grape seed oil and apricot seeds. And then we were saving some. We tried to save this lady. She was at the bank today. We saved her from going to the bad medicine to the good medicine. She's going to go to Dr. Mike. So we were promoting that. I had to work with Dirty Dan all day today. I think I need to drink, but I ain't feeling great. So
What's the other guy you talking to? Was it Chocolate Larry or something?
No, that's Scrappy.
That's Scrappy.
Then there's Dirty Dan. And then there's Adam. Yeah, he has a whorehouse.
He has a whorehouse.
A whorehouse?
Basically, I saw this ghost in there, this familiar spirit. And then we did this like prayer and stuff. And then when the prayer was over, there was something outside the window. Scared to live in. Like you can't even get into this house. It's not even funny.
How'd you get
I took a poo in this place. This is the breaking news. The back of the toilet's gone. You have to use a bucket to put. You take your poo, and then you got to put a bucket of water and just let the water like flow slowly down and take your poo with you. And the bathtub is like, it's this horrid bathtub. And there's just crap to the ceiling with all kinds of tools and stuff. And he's a machinist. Then he bought this big box with this trailer like for $10,000. And I gotta quit smoking. I really do. I gotta stop. Dan got me pissed off one day, and I started smoking again.
Oh, you did tell me that, yeah.
That kid is an alcoholic, and he's like 56, and he's just a pain in the ass. But I had some work. I had to get some wood for Adam today, and I had to get some scrap today, and I had to help my sister today. And then I went to the Mexican joint today, and they gave me a free birthday cake thing.
Nice.
And we were all over. Then we went back to Valley View, and then we went to the bank, and then we went to the auto parts store, and his truck is broke down. So I've been driving him to work, which going through Lorain County. And you know what happens when you go through Lorain County. And it's just getting absurd. I mean, I'm just going to stay home. I'm just going to stay home all winter like I did last year. Because I got enough money to get through like January, and then we're going to have this apocalypse with Trump in January. So who knows? It's going to be crazy. It's just going to be crazy. And Epstein files maybe are coming out. And then I've been on TikTok. A lot more coming out.
Oh.
And then TikTok.
In January.
Yeah, what's going on with that?
I haven't heard anything about January.
Well, there's these there's going to be some events. One's going to be health related. One's going to be China related. One's going to be Russia related. And the white hats and black hats are fighting right now. They're really fighting, and we're going into this frequency that we're frequency in residence. That if we don't raise our frequency to a positive reinforcement into a frequency that we can go to Earth 2, we're just going to keep sticking in this loop where we're depressed and darkness, and in our lives are just sad and everything. So I've been watching all this TikTok stuff, and I'm researching that for alternative medicines and stuff, because I've been on medication for 27 years and it doesn't work. It really doesn't work. It makes me sick. I throw up for hours. I stay on the can for hours. My legs are just numb. I can't even feel my legs today. I even went to the chiropractor and he did nothing for me. So that was that fine chiropractor. He's like got a brand new office, but he ain't that fine. I mean, he's by Freddy's. He's by Freddy's. And I just wanted to check him out. Just check him out. He's by that like the hair salon school.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I hang out there and talk to some of the hair salon people. They're pretty nice.
Yeah.
And then that was going on, and then the Bigfoot guy is pissing off Adam, and Adam flipped out, and He's got all this stuff in Adam's yard, and then the city's coming next week to start towing everything out. I mean, this guy has so much stuff in his yard, you could probably fill like 2 acres of junk. And he's going to put it in this box and make a machine shop and all this stuff. And he works at a machine shop now, a pretty good machine shop now. But he's really, when he saw the ghost, he basically turned purple. He turned purple and fell on the ground. And then I didn't know what to do with him. So do I need to do CPR on him or whatever? So I just splashed some water on him, and then he woke back up.
You should have peed on him.
No, because there's nowhere to pee in that house. The toilet's like pretty much broken. It broke in half when I was sitting on it, and then it snapped like in half, and it like all the poop went everywhere, and then I fell on my ass, and then I was like in poo, and then he's like, "Oh, I forgot to tell you that it was about to fail." So then, like, we were working on the floor yesterday, and he's pooping outside, and Scrappy poops in a bag right now, and he lives in a double layer tent, and it went down to 11 degrees last night, and he's calling me that he's drinking Evan Williams with his dog in this tent down by the river, and he woke me up, and I couldn't go back to sleep. I've been up since 1:30 a.m. So yeah, and I'm not. Last time I was like fired up for the show. I'm fired up. I mean, I got quite a bit of stories about Data Man's sick. He's got cancer. So I'm trying to be, pro Data Man. I'm friends with him. I don't care if he is GLP or whatever. It doesn't matter. I don't care. It's Johnny that started all that. Johnny and Payne and all those morons. And, and they're just another aspect of the elite trying to cloud the waters. They're clouding the waters with this GLP group. They're clouding the waters with Johnny and whoever they can cloud the waters with. But what else is going on, guys?
Not much. I
got a snowblower for you. I found a good snowblower in the garbage. I'm finishing fixing it. I'm going to see if it works first. It does work.
I'm tired of the hand-me-downs. I'm just going to bring one.
Well, you know what? Get an electric one. Get an electric battery one. The battery ones are actually pretty decent. They're 24-volt Ryobi. Man, my neighbor has one. That thing throws snow farther than anything I ever had. Even the Ryobi chainsaws are really good these days.
Yeah,
I think you might pay like $300-400 for a battery one, but you only get to use it maybe 3 or 4 times a year.
Right.
So
Yeah, that's why I'm just gonna dump my old one out there. If you want my old one, you can just come. When I put it out, I'll tell you my address. You can come pick it up.
Sure. Yeah, I picked up one in Rocky River the other day. I was over by your area. I picked up one over there.
All right. Well,
I think Monday night. I think Monday night we're out there.
My garbage comes on Thursday, so if I know you're coming Wednesday.
Yeah, now I know Rocky River's Thursdays. I got to check that out. So we're scrapping. I scrap it.
Certain areas we have.
Yeah, I saw the list. Yeah.
Yeah, right. I'm by Westgate by Magnificat. We're on Thursdays.
Oh yeah, I worked right by I actually worked on the fields of Magnificat. Now they got really good fields back there. So
yeah, they do. They got the turf ones. I live right across the street from them.
Oh yeah, so my church family's right down the street. There, and I worked at Rocky River Rec Center for 2 or 3 years.
Oh,
I was a Zamboni driver.
You were the Zamboni driver.
Yeah, at night. Yeah, cool. Third shift in the wintertime, and then I was the janitor during the summer.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was okay.
Third shift Zamboni driver was a thing.
Me either.
Yeah, we had men's hockey league at 11. So before 11, I would do the ice, and then afterwards, we sometimes had some people there at like at 1 o'clock that did figure skating, and then once they were finished, then I would cut the ice down, and then I would lay water, and then I cut the sides down and stuff, and that took till like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. And my girlfriend cleaned the place, and everybody thought she was hot. I think, yeah, she actually got a date with some other dude, and then that dude ended up becoming a metal man.
Your girlfriend got a date with another guy?
Yes.
Oh, that's sad.
And then, she kicked me out of the trailer park with my car. So I lived in my car for a while.
She left you with the car.
Yeah, it's a 1990 Tercel with all my bags of clothes from Pikewood Manor. Yeah, in Elyria. I lived there for 10 years. I have my own business too. Waco Service Taxi Cab. I pick up people for work. So if you want to go to work, I'll pick you up. because I gotta get my taxi cab professionally cleaned. So I gotta get some rear tires put on it. I'm looking for a car too, so I can expand my fleet. So I'm an entrepreneur. I'm doing stocks too, Big True and stuff like that. Yeah. I'm just kind of down today. I'm not like I was the other day when I was in Fairview.
It's because Jim's not here.
Yeah,
I send too much stuff to Jim. I gotta quit sending stuff to all you guys when you're working because
No, it doesn't bother me.
Doesn't bother me.
Yeah. I had to
me.
start Facebook. This is the breaking news. Facebook completely destroyed my Facebook page and my Instagram page.
What happened?
Why? What happened?
Why?
They deleted it because I said something about Mark Zuckerberg, and they deleted it. So I told them he was a cow, and they deleted that I called Mark Zuckerberg a cow and a pig and whatever. I emailed them a few times.
Oh,
so they deleted everything on my accounts and said goodbye. So I started Waco Egan now. Waco Egan.
Okay.
So then I had to block the Rev, the Saving Freeman and all that stuff, and then I had to go through it and make sure all funny stuff was blocked because he has like 10 pages. So and Beyond Awake, where he's kidnapping people. He broadcasted him kidnapping Amanda on there and stuff. I guess he had Amanda in a barn or in a house for like 5 years. Yes, they've tortured that poor lady forever. Same with
Amanda
Phil Phillips, who sued Sonny and won $275 in small claims court, and then she disappeared. She disappeared because of Sonny.
Sonny probably killed her.
Amanda Hug and Kiss.
Amanda Phillips. And she was friends with Phil Thompson, who died too. He was found in a 76 gas station in Virginia, and he was in really bad shape. He obviously was unalived. So and then they did get somebody else. I can't remember who else they got, but that was when they were in their kidnapping phase of bothering paranormal people. They did J-Man too. J-Man from EXS Radio. He disappeared in North Dakota. So they were like way after EXS Radio for a long time, and they like actually took out, they took out some of our hosts. They are that hard up because I go to Lorain County. They'll go after anybody and anything, even DJ. They'll go down to DJ and bother DJ. Yeah. If I was DJ, I would bring brass knuckles and just beat him up.
Oh, he doesn't need any help. He's good.
Yeah, I would imagine so.
His two cousins are 6'4" and 6'6", and they weigh 310. So
and they play hockey, right? They're in the hockey.
No, they were football players.
Well, yeah, that's even better. But he's in the hockey business down there, so
he works as like some of the media.
Yeah, the web designer and media relations for the Predators.
Something like that. I forget what he does.
The Predators. Yeah.
It's kind of funny because he's a black man and he loves hockey.
Yeah, but he's very talented. He's very talented, and he owns this station. So he's like the Tom Ramone, from Howard Stern.
Dustin, what was that station you and I started out? Was it WJAK?
Bitch.
Yeah, that was that's what he had us always saying. WJAK. Bitch.
But anybody watch Rover in the morning? He's terrible. Like Jeffrey's terrible. Doozy's terrible.
Not anymore. I can't.
I haven't listened to or watched anything.
I listened to him, and I've been trying to call in and talk to Jeffrey, and Chocolate Charlie knows me, and then they're going to hire this Scott guy for. Yeah, well, we went to school together, me and Chocolate Charlie.
Oh,
so
really?
Yeah, he went to Bay. I went to North Olmsted. He's my age. Huh?
He was from North Ridgeville.
Yeah, well, he hung out in Bay with my cousins. We had a clique. We all hung out with each other. Bay, North Ridgeville, North Olmsted, Fairview. We all hung out at my cousin's house because there was free beer there. Free beer, and Murtis was from North Ridgeville, so that's how we knew each other. And then Christian was from North Ridgeville. We all partied because Pat Daly lived next door, and it was just a great place to party at. It's one of my cousin's house. Well, we met a lot of people.
That's cool.
So, but I'm trying not to party anymore. But a bong hit for Jesus is a bong hit for Jesus. You know?
Yeah, he used to smoke.
And I had a band called Black Jesus for a while, so you know that went on for a while. But I don't know. I'm running out of stories today. That's unbelievable.
Here, Rev. Beth
Yeah.
told me when she saw you were on here, you had mentioned how she was playing pinball the last time you were on.
Yes.
She's down in Cincinnati playing in a tournament this weekend.
Ooh.
And they have they had a women's qualifying tournament today, and I think there was almost 60 women playing.
Damn.
And she qualified number 2, and her sister Nicole qualified first overall.
Nice.
Well, I'll ask her if she's ever played Pinbot.
She played it last night. She actually played it last night.
That's a multi-level game of pinball. Like there's multi-levels in it, and it's very space themed. My cousin my cousin's shop, the pinball shop in North Olmsted, he has that. He actually has it in his shop. Well, it burned. It fell down, and they moved it down the street. So
yeah, there's a pinball parlor up in arcade up in Parma that we go to.
Oh, I'm going to check that out. Yeah. There's one in Berea, too.
Yeah.
John Geiger, who's from Walking with Edna, owns the biggest one in Columbus. It's a huge one in Columbus. I got to get his name where it's at, but he is from the Walking. He was a dentist, and then he got into the pinball stuff with his partner. His partner's on there all the time. So, yeah, pinball's cool, man. It's cool. I have an old pinball machine I'm going to be taking out this week out of a basement, and I'm going to. And this person's going to make it into a bar. So, and we're going to put lights in it and stuff, and make a fish tank at the bottom of it. So, it's for a speakeasy. He's making a speakeasy. So, do you think Watson's going to play today?
No.
We were. That was actually good that you brought that up because we were gonna. That was some things we could talk about today. And actually, it does. Rev, Dustin's wife is listening. She commented in the chat.
Oh well, God bless her, and I hope she wins. Her and his sister wins it all. God bless America on pinball.
Yeah, she just said level 1 pinball is that shop down in Columbus. That's the arcade down in Columbus.
That's him. And there's a band called Walking with Edna. He was in with Randy Wood and Kathy Celebrezzi. Yeah, and tell him you know William Egan or Billy, and they'll go, oh yeah, we know him. They're from North Olmsted and Fairview. That's where he grew up. Well, he grew up, I think, in Bay actually, or the border areas. Yeah. We all, back in the day in the 90s, we all hung out with each other. At the donut shop. We hung out at the donut shops. All kinds of people come to donut shops, smoke cigarettes, drink coffee. I mean, we'd just smoke there until 4 a.m. And cigarettes were a big thing back in the 90s. Like, if you smoked cigarettes, you were cool. And then we didn't, get into weed till 95. With Limp Bizkit and everybody, and Mushroomhead. Yeah.
I remember smoking weed with Rusted Root.
Oh, they're a cool band. They come around. They came around the last time was near Youngstown, Streetsboro. They were in this like weird tables and stuff, like a weird place. It's like a real skinny that's opened up. Yeah, I've seen Rusted Root in Akron, and I've seen them in Kent. Excellent band, and I
partied with them when I was in college.
Oh, they're really cool. They probably did. They probably party good. So
the lead singer was a complete douchebag, but the rest of the band was really cool.
Yeah, there's a band that opened up for them in Kent that's amazing, and I can't remember their name. And they do the slide guitar and stuff, and the guy's like really silly, and there's a girl with them that plays the fiddle. And we saw them. It was minus 12 degrees in Kent, Ohio. We got to see Rusted Root and that other band. And then we saw a UFO on the way home. And I think we may have saw a Bigfoot. But we may have been pretty baked. So that was the guy that's the guy named Cooper he was cursed with UFOs. So, and his dad was a 33 degree Mason. So We had some weird times, and we were smoking some weird dope. Weird dope. I don't know where we were getting it from, but it was some weird stuff. So, yeah, it meant Scrappy. He spends like $300 on weed, $200, $300 a week on weed. Like he just smokes constantly.
That's a little excessive.
And he lives in a tent. Like he can go into a sun porch with heat, and but he has to clean up the cat poo and stuff at Wayne's house, and where he lives he's living near this guy's house. I just call him Wayne, Crazy Wayne, and he still hasn't moved his tent. And it was 11 degrees last night. He's bitching at me, waking me up. Hey, I'm drinking Evan Williams. Want to come and do a shot with me in my tent? No, I'm sleeping. He's a character. He's like One Love. He works at the West Sider in Rocky River, rides his bike all the way there. Rides the bus, but rides his bike a lot. So, and then Adam said that if you could get him like a voice disguiser that acted like he was Luke Skywalker or something, he'd come on and tell you all kinds of things. He did tap dancing and professional dancing. He was in a drummer in a metal band. That was actually pretty good. Aerosphere or something like that. So when there was a band called, you ever gone to the Flying Machine?
Mm-mm.
No.
Nobody. No Flying Machine, guys. Well, that was a place out in Sheffield Lake. Mushroom Head played there. One of their first shows was at that place. It burned down. It closed, and it closed at like 2. Everybody was out in the parking lot. I was passed out in the back of my truck, and about 4:30, I smelled smoke. I woke up, and it was roared. It was going. So the guy basically burned the place down because he didn't want to pay for demolition. It was like that bad in shape and stuff. So
a lot of places in Sheffield Lake were like that, though.
It was a cool spot, but it was just the bathrooms were falling apart, the ceiling was falling apart, the bar was falling apart, the floor was falling apart. Flashes was the place to go. Flash Gordon's and down there on Rock River Drive. I saw Money Money Boston's there, Scud Kickers, Slackers.
Mighty Boston's.
Yeah, Money Boston. They were okay in their time. And then I saw.
Was this the same Flash Gordon that used to
yes
DJ Uncle Vic's in Illyria?
Yeah, Uncle Vic's is my brother's cousin. So we actually did the wet t-shirt contest with Uncle Vic. Yeah,
Uncle Vic's wet t-shirt contest. I remember those two.
I actually made when he had a custom laptop that was built into a briefcase, and that's what he would DJ from.
Yes.
At the time, I mean, it was a full SCSI system laptop.
Yes.
And I built that for him.
Cool. You build computers? I need a computer built.
Back then,
I got my laptop going. I got my laptop
in 20-something years.
Cool. Yeah, I got a laptop going. So, but I was on the laptop the other day, and I was like flying. I mean, it was like I was on speed. I'm like, this is really easy. I can do a lot of stuff, and that's how I got burned off of Facebook. So I'm like, I think we should broadcast or try to do one broadcast on TikTok because people are making bank on that app. I mean, bank. People making $25-$30 a night. So
you got to get a number of followers, I think, first.
I have 3,000 so far. I'll have 5,000 by the end of the month.
Really?
Yes, I'm the master followers. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. I'm actually figured out how to do it all. I have a guy teaching me the whole story and how to do it and get heart me's and everything else. I have one guy that plays Zelda all the time. He's teaching me. I got another guy named Pat that does paranormal. He's got some really good. He had numerology on last night when Jesus was born, maybe in September. But then they said Jesus wasn't on a cross; he was on an X, like an X. So Jesus the Navarus, whatever his name. Anyways, I was supposed to go to men's prayer breakfast, but I'm sick, so that's not going to happen.
That's not.
And they've been trolling my church too, so
that's not good.
It's at the Amherst Diner, which is right by Jamie's Flea Market. So I was there last time, and the silver car was in the parking lot when I was eating my breakfast. They're that hard up that they'll park in the parking lot and wait for me to come out. I've seen them at least 3 times this week following me. So, and I've told the cops, and they just want me to put me into the mental ward. Go pinball, go pinball, go pinball, go.
Have you ever just tried to confront the car?
Yes. At one time I was with my sister, and I threw my Mr. Heroes at them. And they went into the car, and they were kids. They were like 17, 19-year-old kids, and they came to the men's retreat like a long time ago, and this guy was a Marine, and he was like, infiltrated, like he knew his stuff. And they had these weird computers. They had these weird phones. They're called SATCOM phones. And the only way you get those phones is if you're like, from some government agency, So we grabbed.
They're just satellite phones. You could buy one of those off of Amazon now.
Yeah, this was like 7 years ago. But they had an operating system called Chrome on there, or Cron, or something like that, where they could encrypt their IP address. Yeah. So I look at their phone. They look at their phone, and it's the same text that I'm getting on my phone. I said, these 2 young kids. I said, "What are you doing?" We were told to come here and text this number. And I swear to God, I took the one and threw him. I threw the one we threw in the pool, and the other one we threw out the back door. And we made them walk down the hill. And my pastor was going to eat their lunch. He's like, make sure they leave the building. They had to leave the park. We got them. We made them get in the car and leave. Because, all my pastors and deacons were all in the military. And we all pack it. We have 3 people in my church that pack. So, we've had some people come up to the back door lately, and we have cameras, and we lock our doors, when we have service and stuff. But us Baptists like to eat. And pinball. When do we talk about Stranger Things?
Yeah. I'll be right back. I gotta go let the dog out. I hear her up there.
So Stranger Things came out. It came out.
Dustin's gone. Let's take a quick break. We got some more Trollz songs to play.
Okay, do that.
Hang with us. We'll be right back while he's letting the dog out. We're gonna play with what's this one here? Yeah, we'll do this one. I don't know if I can't do it. What it's called. All right, we'll be right back.
10-4.
I took these meds for diabetes, hoping to drop some food and fat. But now I can't poop, stuck in this unfortunate trap. Sitting on the toilet for hours, trying to push out those turlos. My poor but feeling the power of constipation's cruel claw. I can't poop, oh no, struggling in this bathroom show, feeling the pain, whoa, when will this constipation go? Fiber, water, nothing seems to work, my stomach and knots, feeling berserk, praying for relief, a magic trick, taking this bootless, painful shtick, enduring all discomfort, the strain, wishing for that sweet release, in vain, no constipation, you wicked curse, when will I finally disperse, sitting, waiting, straining, hoping for some kind of rain and relief to come, oh please, let this constipation cease, I can't poop, oh no, struggling in this bathroom show, feeling my pain, whoa, when will this constipation go, tragedy, oh, constipation. Let me be. I can't prove, oh no, struggling in this bathroom show, feeling the pain, when will this constipation go? Can't wait for the day when I can finally say goodbye to constipation and hello to liberation. Let's find out. Sweet or sour, what's it gonna be? Taste buds dancing, just wait and see. How's that taste? A mystery. Let's take a bite and set it free. Taste, test, feeling the vibe. How's that taste? Let's take a dive. Sour, sweet, or somewhere between. Taste test, a flavor dream. Oh. Crunchy, creamy, or a little spice. Exploring flavors like a paradise. How's that taste? Tell me true. Let's savor the moment, just me and you. Taste, test, feeling the vibes. How's that taste? Let's take a dive. Sour, sweet, or somewhere between. Taste test, a flavor dream. Lemon zest or chocolate bliss. How's that taste sealed with a kiss? Let the flavors linger on our tongues. Taste test, where the melody runs. Taste test, feeling the vibes. How's that taste? Let's take a dive. Sour, sweet, or somewhere between. Taste test, a flavor dream. Lemon zest or chocolate bliss. How's that taste sealed with a kiss? Let the flavors linger on our tongues. Taste test, where the melody runs. Taste test, feeling the vibes. How's that taste? Let's take a dive. Sour, sweet, or somewhere between. Taste test, a flavor dream. Sometimes the world looks perfect. Nothing to rearrange.
Okay, we're back. We just, there we go. We got Rev back too. We just debuted a couple songs by the Trollz. We had "I Can't Poop" was the first one, and the last one was "How's That Thing."
I sent you a picture of my poop.
We know.
Yeah, we saw that. Thank you.
I guess a couple shows ago you said to want me a picture of my poop. It's like It's like little pebbles, man. It's little pebbles. I have a colon problem.
I was gonna say, I believe that's a sign of constipation.
Oh yeah, that song talks all about me. I mean, I'm on the toilet for like an hour and a half in the morning. I'm on the toilet now. I get up at like 2 or 3 and sit on the toilet and look at the moon. It was full last night.
Do you not have
the toilet or the moon?
Both. And I mean, I already swam in poo the other night, so.
Wow.
And then I had to burn all my clothes, so we're getting new clothes. I'll be at USW Shoes for a meet and greet at 11 o'clock on Sunday. If you want to meet me, I'll be up there for about 15, 20 minutes getting shoes, getting some clothes and some socks and you can meet Adam too. And he's there doing the shoe thing till 3 o'clock. So we're starting a business together. It's a machine shop, so we can do different stuff. I own a machine shop for 40 years. We're just we're reinventing the wheel. My service is a taxi service for businesses. So I got a couple clients. So, and I do scrap, and I do dog pickup, and I help the seniors in my park.
Nice.
Well, let's talk about Stranger Things.
Not yet. Not yet.
Okay.
Not time for Stranger Things yet. That's the main event.
Yeah.
Since you're here, we got to do our favorite
food reviewer.
Yes. Well, our favorite TikTok chef. So I did bring in a new person. So do you want to? Let's see. So we'll kick it off with her. This is the Shauna Can Cook. So
okay,
here she is, trying to be our favorite Hababichi cooker. I thought this was the same lady, and that's under a different name at first.
All right, that was just 2 cans of my Hormel chili, right onto my Blackstone with 2 cans of Raquel and my little smoky packaging.
Or Hababichi.
Right, and now we're gonna bring in my bell pepper, and I chose some yellow.
Okay, I'll eat that stuff.
Orange.
Which part? The Hormel.
All of it.
Right
I will eat it for $1.
Real top, beautiful. And then of course
I'll even
like
swim in it.
Really easy dinner or lunch ideas. Let's go ahead and get those right on here.
It's already less ridiculous than the last.
Some avocado oil. This is perfect for grilling.
Avocado oil. You ever had apricot
seeds? Veggies so you can get nice and caramelized. All right, and now let's go ahead and get these.
Look at her beautiful hand.
Get all this delicious Raquel out.
Oh, it looks like a turd.
Yes. I never understood why they have to do.
It's like a runny, runny like hemorrhoid turd. Anybody got hemorrhoids? Oh, it's like a big tube.
I just absolutely love Hormel chili. You'll see me use it a lot, so perfect. All right, and I've already got my al dente pasta, and we're just going to add this.
Oh, I want to eat some of it. I really do.
This is a really easy meal. A little bit of prep time, and it's
this is like diarrhea.
I'm just wondering who eats it all. You know.
A nice mix together. Look at how golden those little.
But she eats it sometimes.
It smells incredible, guys. Let's just get everything nice and mixed together.
This is horrible.
Colors are absolutely beautiful.
It's as horrible as it is. Still better than Hababichi.
Your friends are going to ask you to make.
Well, she hasn't called it the Hababichi or the flippers, so that's already a win.
We just want to make sure we get everything coated and that.
I thought this was the same. It looked like her backyard.
And get it right back.
I wonder if she could cook for Joe Biden.
Everything can get nice and evenly warmed. All right, and then we're also going to bring in some medium cheddar because chili and cheese
the cheddar.
Is a perfect classic.
Gotta go
together.
with the cheddar.
So go ahead and get some right over the top. You can use more, you can use less. It's up to you. We're just going to go ahead and let this cook for just a few minutes, and we'll check back. All right, let's check this out.
Dude, she's got some pointers.
Delicious. It smells amazing. Look at all that melty cheese. Oh my goodness.
But she didn't.
All right, so let's just go ahead.
She didn't heat it up long.
In here, I'm just gonna go ahead and get
It's sizzling now.
everything right on an
I need some
bowl.
potato chips with that or something.
Incredible. If you guys could smell this, wow.
You throw up.
Oof, I love this little crunchy crust that we got on the bottom.
burnt?
It's going to be
You mean the part you burnt?
delicious.
Yeah, I know.
Let's go ahead and give this a try. Cheers.
Ooh, she's got a husband, right?
Stop, that is so good.
Probably the one
You
guy
guys
that's
definitely want
filming
to
it.
give this one a try.
Hey, she actually ate it though.
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
So there you go. There's our first from our new Stella, so she can cook. That was her on the Hababichi. So what are you gonna give that one?
I give it a 9.
A 9?
Damn.
It was awesome.
All right. It was a 9.
As long as I could get her phone number. I want her phone number.
All right. Well, let's see. Let's compare.
Already hate it.
This one is titled Family Favorite.
It's like the American, it's like a flag.
She loves her pearl onions.
Yeah, she does.
That reminds me, I got onions in my truck.
We have
She
2 pounds.
She didn't even do anything to it.
2 pounds of frozen green beans. 4 pounds of hamburger.
Why did you use
6
so much
pounds of
food?
hamburger. We've got 2 bags of pearl onions and
Like
2
empty
bags
that all.
of our fajita vegetables.
Fajita.
Now I'm coming in with my manwich sauce.
Manwich? Manwich?
I'm just drizzling that all over. And because
Drizzle.
our manwich is 1 can for every 2 pounds of meat, I am using 3 cans because we've got 6 pounds of meat on here. Coming in with a little bit of French's
No, not
classic
the
mustard.
Oh, look at all the mustard water.
We're gonna just give this
Oh,
a
that's
real
terrible.
nice squirt. I
This looks like a Mexican flag.
mustard in this recipe.
Maybe
It's
Puerto
so
Rican.
delicious.
Hey, Guatemala.
And now for taste,
Or-
I'm going to use a
Oh,
little
not
bit
for
more
ketchup,
of this
for
Heinz
Taste.
Simply
Just for
Ketchup. No added sugars, just
No
the
added
simple
sugars, but
goodness
all the
of this
sugar in the
ketchup.
manwich for you. Oh,
All right, now for the fun part, I'm coming in with my Hababichi flippers. Look at how easy I can just cut up this meat, just like that.
I hate her so much.
Whee! Y'all, there is nothing you cannot do on this griddle.
He's
Oh
not
my
even
gosh. Look how simple this is. If you went to summer camp as a kid, just think they were making this for you. But here's a real easy way
At
that you
1:22
can
and
make this
18
at
seconds,
home.
she's
Fun
gonna
to
eat
do
this
this
stuff.
with the
the
kids.
meat's not even
Such
cooked.
a classic recipe. Getting all your veggies
Get
in
that
here.
corn in there.
Getting all this wonderful fiber, this beautiful meat. We're using 97% lean ground beef.
97%
but you don't have
lean.
To use that higher quality. You could use 80 or whatever sparkles your
Sweetie, you
fancy.
should use like
And we are
50%
just going to
lean
get all of this
with the nasty
mixed,
shit you freaking.
Hey, any of you have a
and
flat top?
incorporated. Alrighty, this looks
No.
perfect.
Let's get one.
I've got a
Now,
small
I
one.
never have manwich without my Red Lobster Cheddar Bay biscuits.
My friend's out in Lagrange.
3 boxes of that Cheddar Bay biscuit
No.
mix. And I've got a real nice little
No.
spoon here.
No.
Got them mixed up. And I'm just going to start placing them drop biscuit style right
You
on
could just
top
put them in the
of
oven
our
and then,
meat and our veggies
cook them and
here.
then take
So
them
we're
out
gonna
and
have
then
some delicious biscuits, Cheddar Bay
slopping
biscuits
it all over
to
your
go right
your
along
Hababichi.
with our delicious
your
manwich,
Blackstone.
those healthy veggies, those
Healthy
beautiful
veggies.
proteins, and y'all, we are
Yeah,
gonna have
those frozen
a complete,
veggies.
delicious, all in one pan, easy cleanup meal that you and your family
Easy
are just
cleanup
going to
meal.
love. And y'all,
Yeah, because all you gotta do is
kids
hit that thing with a
love this
pressure
one.
washer.
No picky eaters when it comes time to eat the manwich and the Cheddar Bay biscuits.
She
because
stuffs her
this is
fingers all in the
everyone's
Cheddar Bay
favorite
biscuit
meal.
mix.
She
All
lost
right,
a
we've got some
fingernail
more.
in there.
I used
Probably.
3 boxes because I knew we were using
Whatever the
quite
Lee
a
press-on
lot
nails
here
or the big crunchy
of
All right, I'll
pieces.
eat the fingernail one for $1.
And I'm just, like I said, just dropping these off. It was easy
I'll
to
do
drop
anything
them
for
with my
$1.
fingers.
because they are a little sticky.
You'd eat Hababishi Princess's cooking for a week?
I'm just
Eat
putting
all
my
kinds of
last
things of
biscuit
hers.
onto the griddle.
This is a different lady.
I'm gonna close this up,
There she
y'all,
is.
and we're
pretty
gonna
hot,
cook this
too.
for 15 minutes.
No.
Look at her hand.
Alrighty. It's been 15 minutes. Check out our beautiful
I mean, her
cheddar
food is
biscuits,
her body.
our manwich sloppy joes. I'm just gonna put a toothpick in.
I thought she was putting a little flag in there.
Perfect. Just coming right in here with my Hababichi flipper, and I'm just gonna grab up some biscuits, some of this sloppy
Let's see if
joe,
we eat this. Like,
manwich,
actually take
just
a bite
like
of it.
that. Oh my god, that
Look
looks
at it all
so
burnt to the
tasty.
bottom there.
I know, it's all
Cannot wait to
stuck.
get a bite of this.
It looks like it's very nice there in the warm.
Get some of that biscuit on here, some of my meat on here.
First, you'd love to have some of Marty's meat on there.
Oh no, not Marty. Me.
So good.
Marty can't get it
Well,
up though. So.
You gotta try it.
Marty's too busy wearing his polo shirt. That, ugh. It looks like
Do you
dog
want to
food.
watch any more? Do you have to watch one more?
Oh, we've got more. Don't worry.
We don't have to watch it.
I think we do.
I'm gonna dust it. 2 is enough.
Yeah. No, I'll watch the first one. I'll give her another shot. She hasn't done anything that's truly disgusted me yet.
Okay. Well, guess what? Here's her cheese glop video.
I don't even know what to call this one, but it feeds a crowd and it works. I start with a 6-pound can of nacho cheese, yes, the big one, and then pour it straight into my baking dish. Then I go in with 2 pounds of cooked hamburger meat, 3 bags of frozen corn, and 2 cans of Rotel for a little spice and color. I sprinkle paprika all over the top, mostly for flavor, but also because it looks good. And then pour in 40 ounces of cornbread mix.
40 ounces
Now I
of
give
Pringle
everything a
balls.
good mix together right in the dish until that cornbread starts pulling in some of that cheese and beef.
Where's the
Once
liquid?
it's all combined, I
The
top
cheese.
it with a big handful of shredded cheese. The more, the better. And then toss it into the oven. When it comes out, it's bubbling, golden on top, and smells like every game day food dream rolled into one. Scoop it
Why'd
up,
you cook it
serve
on
it
hibachi?
warm, and just watch it disappear.
I don't know.
That's nasty.
That's still not as bad as the other girl.
I agree with you there.
A couple small variations, and that I could actually make that for a game day meal. A couple of variations. But
Well, you could be AJ, and they eat a bunch of pizzas.
I'd rather eat pizza than that. And here's one more from her. So here's her game day. She
She's
stabs
like-
the bottom of the can.
Yeah, to let the air out.
There, yeah, I was gonna say.
It's like
That looks like a
All
pile
right, that
of
is
food.
1 large can of my hot dog chili sauce right
Hot
into
dog
the bottom
chili
of
sauce.
my pan. Then bringing out 2 packages of
She
my
loves her little meats.
smoky cocktail
With her-
sausages.
with all her
Oh,
the
right
wiener water in
on
it.
top. It's a super easy dish to make. Go ahead and spread those out. Beautiful. And now I've got my
There
cheddar
it is.
cheese sauce. And we are just going right on in here. Get it all
Marty's getting
out.
done.
It's going to be so good, extra cheesy,
A
and
little chili in there
delicious.
too.
Trust me,
I get to
this
watch a
is
house burn
winning
tomorrow.
recipe. My family makes it, especially during the summer
Who's burning a house
barbecue
tomorrow?
parties. If you have a potluck
Yeah,
that you're
it's a
going
practice
to, this
fire.
is going to be a winner
Oh,
for
gotcha.
sure.
So,
Just smooth that
the-
cheese
the-
right
the
on over
township bought the
everything.
property.
Oh, cannot wait. Look at that.
So they could build condos.
All right, now of course that's not enough cheese, so I have my medium cheddar here.
Condos.
I'm gonna get a big old handful. Use as much cheese as you like. We are not afraid of cheese.
I think
in
she's
this
amazing.
household.
She's such
Then we're just
amazing.
gonna cover that with some extra cheese. You could use a sharp cheddar,
Way to go, Mike.
mozzarella, but
She's
cheddar
great.
on cheddar, say less. And then for our finishing touch, we're gonna do some chips here. I've got tortilla chips, but you can do any kind. You can
Any
do
kind.
crackers. So we're just gonna give these a nice crumble right on over
I don't get
the
what that's
top.
doing.
Do some Lay's chips if you want to make it like a triple cheddar. Do some cheddar cheese chips. Do some Doritos. Your options.
You
are
think
totally
Jesse
endless.
Ventura would eat
If you don't
that?
want to do this layer, skip it.
Yeah.
Pretty simple.
Sure.
Awesome.
Keeps the
That
bo-
looks great. All right, we are going to head to the oven.
Watch her
grab
drop it.
from the bottom.
That would be great.
There we go. 350 for about half an hour, 40 minutes. All right, we are out from the oven. It's great to put a pan
showing her
underneath this
pearl
in the oven so it's easier to take out. And of course, what more do we need than some yellow mustard? This is going to be
but the mustard
so
water.
good, and we're just going to go ahead and drizzle this.
Oh,
right?
Must have shook it up enough. No mustard water.
Everything. I love a good classic yellow mustard, but you could also do, you know, a spicy mustard. We're also going to do some ketchup. Oof, love this. It's a giant, delicious pot of yummy and some dill relish. I'm a big dill relish person.
Good Lord.
Maybe
I like relish.
Go ahead and use that instead. A little globs. This just looks absolutely amazing. And of course, I want to go ahead.
Take a big scoop out of the middle.
A try. Just dig all the way to the bottom.
Oh, I feel so good.
That's going to be so good.
It's just a big pile of cheese.
Our cheese and all those little smokies in there. That
She'll have a
looks
bite.
absolutely incredible. Let's just go ahead and give it all a try. It's like a giant chili dog.
Margarita on ice would be
Perfect. Cheers.
I think I should have a beer.
So good. A little bit hot. Give it a try.
Yeah, looks good.
That's another one though. Some variations. I could make something like that. I mean, you know, use maybe about a quarter the amount of cheese.
It's just like a can of just
it's
processed.
It's little Smokies, just chili dogs. I wouldn't put the ketchup and mustard and relish on it, but
no,
like a crock pot, like you would do like a Swedish meatball, but do some chili, cheese, and little Smokies. I could see that.
Yeah. All right. Last one. Now we get to wash everything down.
Really? One more?
In a fish tank.
No, good. I hope you cleaned it.
No, she probably didn't.
There's probably still fish in there.
There probably were. Probably the fish poop floating in there.
The bottom is actually fish tank rocks.
That's what she was pouring in. Did she even take the grapes off of the vines in there? Look, the grapes aren't even off the little vines.
For spring or summer, a party.
Swedish
Kids
fish.
are gonna love this. You can make this for adults if you like. Coming in with my 2-liter Sprite.
I'm surprised she didn't buy the generic.
And no, she didn't take the grapes off the vine.
No,
right
yeah,
there.
no, they're still on the vines, and the strawberries still have their little tops on them, the leaves. Bloop, 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 bloop.
You can make this any theme you like.
Why did she put the ice in there if she's using frozen fruit in some of it?
Kind of theme today
To water it
for my
down?
niece's birthday party.
To piss off people like me that are being forced to watch
And this just kind of goes in line with that.
She ran out of 2 liters and now she's on to cans.
Yep. Look how she's concentrating, making sure. Oh, now we got the generic, all the soda water.
It adds a nice flavor.
Soda water has no
I'm
flavor
all
to
for
it.
making a good sangria, but this is a little.
Are you gonna put some fish in the tank?
With my pineapple coconut, again,
There are
no
fish,
sugar,
the Swedish fish.
0 calories.
Oh, the Swede.
She's used like 3 different flavored like soda, like carbonated waters. That's coconut flavored, like just a little bit of sugar.
Coconut is good for your teeth. Yep. You'll not use
Just a little bit of sugar. There's already enough sugar in that fucking Kool-Aid. Put half a bag of sugar in there, and then all that Sprite.
That wasn't even a regular bag. That was like a.
I know.
That was like a Costco volume bag.
Look at this. It's like it sounds like you're dumping shit into the toilet. Look, there's 3 of them.
Can't pick it up.
I don't know. But
Jesus Christ.
She looks like she's like angry pouring.
I know. Marty must have pissed her off.
Sliding and killed her kids or
My
something.
park ranger is Marty.
We've got our under the sea mermaid.
Under the sea. You got grapes with their
All
stems
ready
on
to
them
go.
still.
That's pretty cool, though. I mean, that's interesting.
Birthday party or a spring
You can see Kenny
disgusting.
that, but
It's so yummy. It's really fun because you can see all the ingredients in here.
No, you can't.
We put
I
our
can't see the
jelly
Sprite
beans at
anymore.
the bottom for the core or for the rock at the
Hold on.
bottom of the
I got
fish
a
tank.
food.
And then we used our
That's gonna be
Swedish
terrible.
fish,
Get a
fresh
food.
who's
fruit
filming that?
juices,
Oh, Swedish fish.
and of course our
Yeah.
Hawaiian punch.
Marty's. Oh, Jesus.
No, he's not. That wasn't Marty. That's some girl.
Oh,
Way
was
to
it?
stir it with a ladle just to stick the whole cup in there.
I know. When she's at look,
All
she's
those
not even.
kids with their dirty hands. Ew.
It's good.
There was some girl filming that. You can see in the reflection.
Oh,
of the
it's,
fish tank.
yeah. When she does have a friend who does it too sometimes.
Okay.
But there you go. There's our.
I guess Rev had to poo.
Yeah, he had to go poo.
Yeah. I appreciate him getting off poo and not doing it on the phone.
Yeah, me too. At least he's not. Yeah, if he tries to join again and I see him in the bathroom, I'm not letting him in. All right, so now it's a shame because Rev wanted to talk about Stranger Things. So, now let's just dive into Stranger Things here. So,
okay,
I know you guys just finished. What's that?
I said, just watch out! Spoilers alert! Spoiler alert!
Spoiler alert! Come on, it's been out for like
no
a
one's
month.
seen it yet. It's been out for a couple weeks.
Maybe. Whatever. Came out on the 26th of November. It's the 5th.
Yeah.
So yeah, last week it was out. All right. So Stranger Things. Now, before we get into the actual like the episodes or the season, the new season, you guys did see that they're doing a spin-off, correct? With Nancy Wheeler as the main character. I guess
thought that was a joke.
No, there's a book. Where was it? It just dropped on the 3rd. It's called Stranger Things One Way or Another in Nancy Wheeler Mystery. Was available to buy as of December 2nd. And it's supposed to be Nancy Wheeler and what's the one played by Uma Thurman's daughter, her character? Robin. Nancy and Robin team up on a dangerous quest for the truth. A summary of Stranger Things One Way or Another reads, Hawkins, Indiana is in recovery. It's been 2 months since Vecna's earthquake tore through the town, and its residents are still reeling from the devastation. Nancy Wheeler has spent every waking minute on the hunt for Vecna, but he's continued to elude her. How can she head
So this is supposed to take place between seasons 4 and 5?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, it says, how can she head to Emerson for college in the fall if Hawkins is still under influence of the Upside Down? Continues with the fellow classmate Joey Taft starts acting shifty at graduation. Nancy is convinced that Vecna's found his newest victim. Joined by fellow amateur sleuth Robin Buckley, Nancy doesn't waste any time questioning Joey. What this girl's discovered leads to them down a path of a bigger story than the Hawkins Post could have ever assigned Nancy. So there's your spinoff. I don't know if they're going to turn this into an actual mini series or a series, but right now it's a book. They're a series of books. Huh. And I know the Duffers are working on a possible like spin-off series. I think it's like a prequel. Do you guys know that there actually was a play that takes place in the 50s? And it's supposed to be, remember how in which episode was it where she goes back in Vecna's Henry's memories, and he goes back, she ends up walking into it was what's her name?
He was on the playbill in 1959, was it?
58, 57, Max. So that actually it was Joyce was in high school, and you look at the program, there's like a bunch of the characters that you recognize their names. Like the Wheeler's dad, the mom and dad are in it. And so is Vecna. Henry's in the play as well. It's supposed to take place in the 50s, and the play actually is them in high school and doing this play. They were supposed to do, I don't remember which play that the teacher wanted them to do, but they did a different one. I can't remember those now, but that is actually like a prequel. There's actually a play of that out there. I guess it was on YouTube somewhere. I guess somebody filmed the actual, some like troupe or some school or some professional group doing this. And I can't remember what it's called. I was looking for it, but I couldn't find it to add it to Plex. But I heard they're talking about making that into an actual like spin-off series, like a mini series, like a 3-part series or something. Because they already have the actors that you saw in that flashback that they could play like a young Joyce.
Oh,
and
the
a young,
first Shadow.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
So that's actually in the works. But so yeah, okay. So let's dive into the series. You guys want to take it episode by episode? Or you just want to talk about the first 4?
Well, let me tell you, it's going to be on Netflix after season 5 concludes.
The play is going to be, so they are going to put it out there. Okay.
Yeah. Yep. That's
because I know it already. It already was.
I didn't click on it yet, but I'm looking right now.
Okay, I heard that it was already out there at some point. I think they did this like in 2023 or 2022. They already had done this. Somebody had done this, and it was out there. So I don't know what they're going to do, but I heard they are going to turn it into like an actual, like a spinoff or a prequel or whatever. So things are going to, I guess, like it kind of says like the Upside Down, or things were like already happening there, like how Henry.
It's not coming to Netflix. Sorry.
It's not.
No, sorry, I didn't interrupt you, but no, it's not coming to Netflix.
Okay.
I'm just doing work. Sorry.
No, that's fine. I just heard about this maybe a couple days ago, so I was trying to find more info on it too, and I couldn't. So do you guys? If you've watched the first 4 episodes, they came out on the 26th of November. We have to wait for the next 3 to come out on Christmas Day, and then the finale comes out on New Year's Eve. And the finale is like over 2 hours long, and that's why they're showing it in some movie theaters. I heard the tickets were free though. They didn't cost anything, but you would pay for concessions. I don't remember what I heard, but I'm gonna watch.
There's only like almost all sold out.
Yeah, I'm not gonna bother. I'd rather watch it at home.
You know where else tickets are free? My house.
My couch. My house. All right. So, when was season 4? When did it air? Was it like 2 years ago?
Feels like 6 years
2 or
ago.
3, yeah.
4th season aired in 2022. Oh, so July 1st of 2022 was the finale of season 4. So 3 years, over 3 years. Jesus. All right. So episode 1 kind of takes us. I was a little confused right at the beginning when they started showing it took us back to 1983 when Mike was actually taken down to the Upside Down. And there's people out there I saw on X that are saying that they introduced pedophilia in this because of the whole what Vecna, with Mike, how he puts that like thing on his mouth to like what they're talking. They said, well, he's like raping him. I was like, what is wrong with people?
I didn't think about that at all.
Neither did I. That was not. I'm like, I've watched enough
because they did what every extraterrestrial movie about abductions did. Yeah,
right. Exactly, and that's what I'm like. I'm watched enough movies to know that okay, that's how it is. How the aliens lay their eggs. They stick it in your mouth and then they shoot out your stomach. That's pretty much the same thing. So that's how it kicks off. That's what kind of confused me a little bit. So. What did you got? What was obviously? I think we're all gonna have the same answer here. Out of the 4 episodes, anyone's, what was your favorite of the 4?
4.
Oh, 4.
Oh yeah, hands down 4. The 4th episode was the best. But a lot does happen in these 4 episodes, which I was people were saying that episode 1 was kind of boring, but they had to lay the ground.
Episode 1 was boring, but I think they should have given a little bit more information on how they got to where they're at. Not like how the fuck did they get all those tunnels?
Right. Well, those were there in a previous season. The tunnels were there because I thought didn't 11 use them?
Yes, the mall thing. They're sneaking into the mall.
Yeah, those were there.
The mall, but not like all over the city.
They alluded to that those tunnels were there all over the city, but we never saw them. It was just the ones that were getting into the mall. That was all it was. They alluded to the fact that these tunnels were dug at that same time. Is how those tunnels were there. And I think that was brought up in
They should have done a little bit more information about like the military making the bases and
I think they kind of wanted to leave that to like later because you find out like because it takes place 18 months after the season 4 ends, and then the upside down, the fracture and all that. How they put like
I mean, and that's it. They might give more backstory to the bases, but to like all of a sudden have an entire city as a quarantined and a huge military base
in the upside down
and stuff like that, like give a little bit of what the hell is going on.
I did laugh when I saw Linda Hamilton playing the major or whatever her title was. I'm thinking, oh no, the mother of the resistance. She came back to find John Connor, and he's really Vecna. I kind of laughed at that, but I guess a lot of people were kind of underwhelmed by Linda Hamilton's cameo. I mean, some people didn't like. I was talking to my niece and nephew about it, and my niece had no idea who the hell that was. Like Linda Hamilton, and she's like, I'm like, do you ever watch The Terminator? And she's like, which Terminator? And I said, she plays Sarah Connor. She's like, I don't know who that is. I'm like, okay. And I know, and she's like, I've seen The Terminator, and I think she's only seen the one with what's her name from Game of Thrones.
The most recent Terminator
3
or whatever.
Whichever one. It was terrible. I got the hell her name. What the hell's her name? She played Daenerys. Am I drawing a blank on her name? But you know who I'm talking about. She was in that, and I'm like, no, Sarah Connor. She was the original. She's the one that they send Arnold Schwarzenegger back in the first one to kill, because her son is the one that starts the resistance, so they send him back in time to kill her, so he never will be born. And and she's like, oh, I'm like, never mind. So that kind of fell flat. The one thing I will say about episode 1 is it kind of introduced us to, Holly as, Mike and Nancy's youngest sister. And I think she had a pretty important role because she find out she's the next victim or next target, whatever, of Vecna. And you kind of piece together that he's trying to find 12 children to do those spires and everything. And people are still speculating that Will is it Will or Mike? Will, isn't it? Will Byers, yeah. That Will is actually still there, and that it's like this is like it's like his like dream or something. Like he's trapped there.
Yeah, I've heard that. And also heard a bad dream. It goes back to the first season or something like that.
I've also heard that this is just a book that he's writing. He's writing for their D&D campaign. So
that'd be cool.
We'll see. I don't think that's how they're going to end it. I think if they,
I've never played D&D, but I would play that.
I'm playing in 2 weeks. I'm playing next Saturday.
Yeah, I've never played. I wouldn't mind playing. I just don't know anything about it.
It's been years since I've played, and it was a lot of fun. Jesse won't. They won't invite me to their group because Joe Wheeler won't quit.
Joe's still in there.
I know. I think that's what Chris said. Chris goes, "Yeah, if Joe ends up quitting, then we'll bring you in." Yeah. But Joe just won't quit.
Well, he quits and he comes back.
Right.
He yells at us and yells at me and comes. Then 2 weeks later he's back. I'm like, okay. Or a month next time he's back. I'm like, okay. Make up your mind.
The other thing I was kind of annoyed with was the whole when the Demogorgon goes to the Wheeler's house to kidnap Holly, and the mother and her, they hide in a bathtub under the water, and then the dad, he's out there hitting his golf balls, doing what he normally does, and then he comes inside with his little golf club, and he gets like slapped aside like nothing, but the drunk mom breaks her wine glass and starts stabbing the shit out of the Demogorgon, and then she's like, so she like puts up more of a fight than the dad did, which is kind of like, come on.
Oh, that doesn't surprise me.
I know. And then they end up taking. Then she ends up taking, or the Demogorgon ends up taking Holly and leaving, and leaves the mom there to die. And then they find her and they save her and all that kind of stuff. So,
doctor smoking in the hospital. That was great.
Yeah, that was 80s. That's the way we did that.
Mm-hmm. I didn't smoke in the hospital.
You what?
I never smoked in a hospital. You said that's what we did. No, we didn't.
That's what they did back then. I was a kid.
They did. Yeah, we were.
Yeah, I was a kid back then. So, what else? So, I mean, what were some of your favorite moments from this season so far? Obviously, the way they leave you in episode 4 is probably all our favorite.
That was the best part. Watching Will.
Yeah, that was pretty badass
and completely unexpected.
Yep. Well,
like how
not for me.
Well, you said you kind of figured part of it out, and I was like,
yeah, I thought he was Vecna actually, and then I saw the table read, and I kind of screwed up before I watched the second.
See, I figured that he was going to end up with some sort of powers. I didn't know what, but I figured he was going to end up with something. Just like I figured Holly was going to be a big part of this one, because she was the only one in earlier seasons. Like, she saw the wall in Will's room. She saw the trees shaking when they were on the Ferris wheel.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she's the only one that ever saw anything and made any sort of comment. So I kind of figured she was going to have something to do with it.
Well, same with what's her name? What's the black girl? What's her character? What's her name? Erica. She's also kind of knows what's going on in the whole thing. I mean, she kind of
because they brought her into it.
Right. That's right. Right. And then how they're talking about the whole wormhole thing. I thought that was they kind of tied together how what was it, like season 1 or 2, how they were talking about the wormhole, all the kids were. And then they kind of go back to like fast forward to her like in the class and the teachers talking about like the wormhole thing, and they kind of like bring her into that whole. I thought that was kind of cool. So my favorite moment with her was when Dustin and Susie starts singing the Neverending Story song. That kind of cracked me up with her reaction. That I think everybody's reaction, and to me that's my favorite scene so far of the entire series. Was them singing the Neverending Story.
I liked it better when Lucas and Max were singing it to him, trying to get Dustin to join.
Oh yeah,
when they were backing up Will's house when he moved to California.
Yes, and he was like, "Yeah, I like how they do go back and they reference things from earlier seasons." Although the way that it's been so long since we've seen it, this series started in like 2015 or something like that. Was it like 10 years ago? 2016, something like that. It's been like 10 years. I mean, the kids are all like now like in their 40s and have like kids and stuff, but they're playing.
They're grandparents now.
Yeah, they're all playing like 16-year-old kids.
That's how I was laughing. I think I told you guys earlier, I saw a picture on Facebook and it said the Stranger Things season 6 cast, and it was all pictures of the cast from the movie Grown Ups. It was like Mike was Adam Sandler.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. There's one other thing I wanted to bring up on that thing. What do you guys think about the big wall that's around in the upside of they call it the meat wall, where they were trying to like cut through it and they couldn't get through it. It kept like regenerating.
That's where the kids are at, right?
Well, they figured out that it's a circle and it's encircled the entire town, and then the lab Hawkins lab is right in the dead center of the circle in the upside down, so they're figuring that has to be something to do with it. And then everybody thought, and then the whole like twist about like they thought that they had Vecna in that base, the military base there, and then they go through and they find that it's probably one of the most hated characters in the entire series of all time. It's 11's sister.
Yeah,
that was everybody. Well, they were actually going to try to turn that group into like a spinoff, and the reception it got for that group was so bad that they scrapped it.
Oh, that was bad.
Well, yeah, that was a shit season.
2 was bad. So yeah, that whole thing, and then the whole how it was.
But her powers make sense for them bringing her back.
Yeah,
so
and you think she's going to join forces?
Depending on how they do this, it could be good.
Yeah, and I like that
powers again. I can't remember.
She can control your mind and make you see things.
Okay.
Yeah, 11 has the capability of just like, what is it, like the telekinesis where she
can
where
she can
which is what
devastation.
Yeah. So it's going to be interesting. I think to see. I like that this season has not been about 11. It's been more about Will.
Yep.
And to me, that's
what
what
it kind of had to be.
Yeah, because he was the one that was taken, and I did think it was kind of.
And he was the number one, like
Mm-hmm.
because I think even if Vecna gets to all 12 victims,
well, he did. He got them all.
Will's number one. I think he's only got 11 others.
Oh, that's right. Well, he does. He took all the kids. He's got them all at the very end of this season. He took them all.
I know, but I'm saying that I didn't count them, but I think he only took 11.
Well, he already has Holly because she was in that, and then Max isn't part of that group. Because Max escaped, and
Max
was the fourth victim to open the gates.
Right, and her physical body is still in the real world, and her consciousness is in the same place that Holly's
Henry's
at.
Head.
Yeah, in Henry's head, Herman's head, Henry's head. He's so I'm curious to see, and how there's something with those caves. They really didn't get into much detail with it, but I guess that prequel is supposedly explains why he's afraid of it. Like something happened there when he was a kid, and that's why he won't go in the cave. That's what I had read somewhere. So I wonder if they're going to explain all that. But and they're also saying that
usually they always have an episode like mid-season that's usually pretty boring as hell as far as action, but it backfills all the information.
Yeah, and
I'm looking in every freaking season.
I'm looking at the names of the last 4 episodes. It's Shock Jock, Escape from Camzalot, The Bridge, and then the last episode is The Right Side Up. So I don't know.
I think that Escape from Camzalot will be the one
with Max and Holly. Yeah,
that'll probably be the one that fills in more information on the cave.
Okay, I could see that too. Did you guys know that Frank Darabont directed an episode in this?
I saw that.
And he also directed episode 5.
I didn't know that. I knew he was a director on one of them.
He directed episode 3. He's directing 5, and then Sean Levy directed episode 6, and he also with the Duffer Brothers did 7, and the Duffer Brothers did 8. So it will be.
I like Levy.
Me too. Well, Frank Darabont's great too. I mean, this show has just been a home run. And this season to me has been hands down the best out of them all so far. And I really loved season 1 because I think what really drew me into the series was it's the nostalgia of the early 80s, mid 80s, because that's when I grew up. And I remember I was around that age. I mean, I was probably a little bit younger than those kids. I mean, in mid 83, I was only, what was I?
I was
7, 8 years old, 7 or 8 years old. Yeah. So like this, I remember a lot, like in like 85, I was 10. So that's about what they were when this started, 10, 11, 12 years old, something like that. So I don't know. Just the nostalgia really drew me in. I think it's really cool how they still kind of pull in the nostalgia. I still think it's kind of weird, but kind of cool that they're like still living like normal lives, or trying to, like going to school. People are going to work with this whole like quarantine, and like there's all these big metal plates that are blocking all these fissures or these crevices that opened up.
Yeah, what was the one I saw? Like no sledding on the plates.
Yeah, and they did that, and the police show up. They're like, oh, they'll run away. Yeah, so I'm really like excited to see the next 3, and then I mean we still got to wait 20 days.
This is actually one. There's been very few things that I've been actually sad to knowing that it was ending.
Yeah,
this is one where it's like I understand ending it, but God, you guys could do so much with this storyline.
And I'm hoping they can, and I'm hoping that they don't like do what they did to The Walking Dead and make like 900 spin-offs, and then they completely.
Well, that was why I was like, it's not like I want them to do spin-offs, but I think like this could have easily been like a 12 season.
Oh yeah, they would have had to do one every year.
The story.
They would have had to do it like at one every year if that's the case.
Oh, I know. That's why I'm saying like I get ending it, and I like the way that they're doing it.
Yeah.
I mean, realistically, they're doing, as far as like time, they're pretty much doing 2 seasons on this season, because all of these are over an hour long.
Oh yeah, and even the last season, the final 3 episodes, weren't they like 2.5 hours, and they were like super long. They were like lengths of movies, and this is going to be no different. I mean, the finale is over 2 hours, and I think
episode 4 was
an hour and 40 minutes.
40 minutes, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. But I think the episode 2 was only like 52 minutes, but
50,
the rest of them
57, so I was paying attention to the times.
Okay. Yeah, they're all close to an hour. And they could have easily turned these into movies. I mean, easily, like kind of like Harry Potter. It kind of has that Harry Potter feel to it, how the beginning, like they were little kids, and then it was like by the 8th movie, the kids they're all almost like in their 20s. But they're playing high school like aged kids, like 18, 17-year-old kids, which is kind of similar to what this is. But it's different because it's a TV series. And I know the Harry Potter is doing a TV series now, and they're basically just doing they're basically redoing the movies as episodes of of a series, like 8 episodes, and you'll have the Sorcerer's Stone, and then they'll do the next one is what's the next one? This the Chamber of Secrets is going to be an 8-episode series. I don't know how I feel about that, how that'll work, but I guess it's similar to what Stranger Things is, because this could easily have been a bunch of movies, and they could have, like you said, Dustin, turned it into like an 8, 10 movie franchise. But I think I like it better in this format, like the episodes, even though some of the episodes are as long as some movies. So what are your predictions?
One of the dumbest scenes was when they're sitting in the middle in the season 4, when they're in a circle shooting the Demogorgons, and they're just basically shooting each other.
Right.
I was like, what the hell?
What's your prediction?
Well, here, so wait, they said main characters are gonna die.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So who do you think's dying?
Lucas. He already got cut.
He got cut, but it didn't really seem like it was all that bad.
No.
I honestly thought Hopper was going to die when he showed the bomb vest.
With the bomb vest, I still think
Hopper in the perfect spot too. So he got shot in that one spot where no one gets hurt until the show's over. So that might kill him eventually.
I think Hopper's going to die. I also think that
I think Will dies.
I was going to think that I think Will is going to he's going to sacrifice himself.
L2.
And I think it's going to come down to Will has to.
Yeah, he's going to realize he has to sacrifice himself to basically send Vecna back to that alien planet that that they keep saying that he was at. That's where all like the creatures came from. It's going to be something like those lines. But I wouldn't be surprised if it was someone like the two older God damn it, what the hell?
Jonathan?
Yeah, I think Steve or Jonathan, one of them is going to die. I really think one of them will die.
I can see Steve trying to protect Dustin and dying.
Yeah,
because right now you've got their friendship is really at like they're like pissed off at each other. Yep. But I also heard that what's his name, Eddie, is going to come back.
I heard that too.
Either in a flashback, or he's going to return, and he's going to save. Yeah, well, he's dead obviously because they went.
I don't think so. Everything they've said, he's done.
You think so?
I mean, he even said he was like, if I'm coming back, I haven't filmed anything.
Oh, okay. So they confirmed it with the actors that he's
unless they did a really good job of keeping it a secret, which, let's be honest,
not in this show.
It's impossible now with the internet today.
Yeah,
somebody would have seen him on set and been like, "Well, hey, we saw him being filmed," but I haven't heard. There hasn't been any leaks really with this series, and that's
good.
I kind of am glad in a way, but but within today we're all used to being able to like look up spoilers if we want to. So I don't know. So your predictions on death. So I think it's going to be Hopper and Will and I think it's going to be Steve, or the three I think are going to die.
I think Hopper, Will, and L.
You think 11's going to die?
Yeah.
That was one I keep going back and forth on.
That she's going to sacrifice herself to save them, or save.
She might sacrifice herself to save
kills her, shoots her or something. I don't know.
I could see Hopper saving himself for Joyce, but then
I can see Joyce dying.
I don't think she's gonna die, and I mean the fact that she's already lost. She lost Sean Astin in season 2 or 3, whatever.
Season 1, I thought.
When Samwise dies, he dies early on. I can't see her.
The problem is there's a way that I can see any of them dying.
Yeah, I could see the entire group of them all being killed, like sacrificing themselves. But I don't think
Will come out.
Not in 89.
Well, they've kind of
all
like
the talks that he's having with Robin.
Yeah, they've kind of
really come out.
Well, he's flat out said it. That one comment that Mike said to him was like, "It's not our fault you don't like girls." But back then, when he said that, I'll be honest, the first when he said that, I'm thinking to myself, well, they're like 12, 13-year-olds, and there are some that they really at that point weren't interested in girls yet.
Right.
I mean,
exactly.
It just wasn't.
It
wasn't uncommon. It's not that they weren't.
I'm more. Dude's gay. Come on.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh yeah, we know that. He likes Mike.
I totally think he is.
He loves Mike.
He's in love with Mike, but he'll never have him.
Son of a bitch I ever seen.
Well, no, that's what I'm wondering. Is it going to be a deathbed confession?
Oh. I think they all know, but they don't care.
I don't think so, because I mean, well, Robin, she got seen by. Well, obviously, because she got seen by he saw her kissing the other girl, and it's like, oh, whatever. To me, that I'm like, most of the time when they throw that in these stories or movies, they're just doing it to try to appease a certain group of people. But in this case,
I don't think it has any bearing on the storyline whatsoever. I'm just curious to see if
I think what it does with this case, I think what it does is it allows the Will thing to kind of be there, whether they acknowledge it or not. That's fine. I don't have a problem with it. It doesn't ruin the story, and for me, it's not ruining anything. It's just like I just think that the fact that they made Robin be gay, and she's knows that she kind of gave Will the pep talk, which that was back in 89 or back in the 80s, that was like taboo. And it's kind of cool that, well, hey, I can be myself. And it's more along the lines of he can say I can be myself and not worry about the consequences type of thing. So I think that's going to play into it. And that's why I really think Will's going to sacrifice himself to save. And he probably will, like you said, Dustin, the confession about I love you. He may say that and then then
I love you. Yeah, dude, I love you too. No, man, I
love you.
I love you.
Space docking.
And then they're gonna go,
like, dude, yeah, trust me, we've all known for years. No one cares.
Nobody cares, dude. Go sacrifice yourself.
Yeah, you can go die now. It's cool.
Go grab Vecna and throw him in the pit and take him with you.
I just can't wait to see how badass he is truly going to be.
Yeah, that's going to be awesome.
Yes,
because that ending of episode 4 kind of showed because he only had two arms, and when he caught the third one just by snapping his head up.
Yes.
It was like watching that one in the third, because I thought she was going to die there.
Oh, I thought so too.
Him to just kind of make that just freeze, and boom! I was like, oh shit.
Well, I thought Will was done when Vecna picked him up, up in the air, and it was like, you're weak or whatever he said. You were the first because you were the weakest or whatever. You were going to be whatever, and then he just threw him down. And he's takes the kids and starts walking into the portal to go back to the upside down. And then it's you see the Demogorgons ready to go and attack and kill a whole bunch of the people. And when I was like, oh, come on. And then when you see Will just kind of standing there and he's frozen in air, it's frozen. I was like,
we're talking about Stranger Things.
I was like, dude, this is fantastic. What's up, Connor?
That's Madison.
Oh, it's Madison. I just saw the top of her. Hey, Madison. I saw the top of a head.
What was your favorite part of the first 4 episodes?
The very end of it.
That's what
she's
we
right
were
there with
saying,
all of us. Yeah.
Will's badass. Oh, and yeah, Will's hot. Way to like the gay one.
I know.
Well, the actor's not really gay.
I think he is.
No, I'm pretty sure he is.
Oh, is he really?
Yeah, he's gay in real life.
Oh, whatever.
And then like when Texas Roadhouse, we went to Longhorn because there were 16 of us.
Well, Longhorn's good.
Longhorn's good stuff.
Yeah. You got all your stuff for cheerleading tomorrow?
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know what time we should leave because Leah has to be there at 2:45.
Okay.
6 a.m.
Well, 6 a.m.
This thing is stuck on.
All right, we'll be done here in a few minutes. And
yeah, we're
figure
wrapping
out.
up here. I don't know why I picked that. We'll do this one again.
That's Will's first time.
His first time?
His first time. Can't get it
All right. So I think we've hit everything we wanted to hit now on Stranger Things. So we'll talk about the next 3 episodes. Well, I don't know. We'll talk about the whole thing because we're not going to be on the 26th. Unless you guys really want to do a show on the day after Christmas, which...
Not really.
That's still 3 weeks from now.
Bad enough I have to work.
Oh, yuck.
Yes, I know.
That sucks.
It's going to be a long, painful day.
Yes, I see. You're going to be like this in the morning.
Yes, I am.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, next week we'll be back. Jim should be back. We'll get back to maybe another watch along. I don't know yet what we're going to do. The 19th, we're going to do our gift guide for Christmas. It was always a fan favorite on our previous show. And then we'll take Christmas Day or day after Christmas off, and we'll see about the 2nd of January. We'll see. Well, that's a ways off still, guys. But all right, guys. Anything else before we hit the bricks?
No,
don't think so.
All right. Well, thanks, Rev, again for joining us live. It was awesome as usual, and happy belated birthday again to you, Rev. It was our birthday celebration. Make sure you like and subscribe us on all the good stuff there, and go to our Facebook page and get that liked. And there's our QR code for some smacking, get some sunflower seeds, and there's our page for our Facebook. So, all right, we'll be back next week. Until then, peace out.